Huzzah! Okay.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to stream number 9. Holy smokes. Yes. I am Laura Nettles. Welcome to my channel. Stuff be happening. I've changed out of my work shirt, so I'm out of uniform now. Heck yeah! So you can't see where I work. Yeah. You don't want to go there anyway. I know. Got the whole name and everything on there. Yes. Welcome to stream 9 of Storytellers Hearth Weekend Relay. I am Laura Nettles. I do write, surprisingly. Where my book is, I don't know. It ran away. Anyway, I have a book called Tiny Shivers. It's somewhere in the chaos. It is horror, short stories, flash fictions, and drabbles. I am working on Tiny Shivers 2, Electric Boogaloo. JK, that's not the real title. Probably Tiny Shivers Volume 2 might be what I go with. But yeah, I am here, and I have co-hosts! Annika, introduce yourself, please.
I'm Annika. I write YA contemporary and sometimes make YouTube videos. My channel is hopefully linked in the description. And I just published a new YouTube video like 7 hours ago. So maybe go watch that at some point. And yeah, I've made my bed literally and figuratively. And now I have to figuratively lie in it. I haven't slept.
I hear sleeping is good for you.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Doctors
And I tried, but I
Everybody
couldn't fall asleep.
Well, the energy drink did not exist.
Yeah, no. That was a bad idea.
I warned you.
Sam is everyone's internet mom, apparently.
So, Sky, who are you?
Hello, everyone. I am Sky. I am a fantasy author who typically writes paranormal romance under the name SD Haggis. And yeah, that's all I got for now. I'm here.
She is awesome. She has run the 12-week year Discord and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you need some inspiration and motivation, highly recommend. And she streams.
I do. Usually on Saturdays. So usually it would be over on my channel in about an hour and a half. But I'm joining Lauren tonight, so I'm not having a stream.
I sniped you.
We appreciate your sacrifice.
Indubitably. Sam, if people don't know you, there's something wrong with them.
Well, I don't think Sky or I have ever met before, so.
Oh.
Hello there.
I'm writing Mom Smith Asset. On my channel, I talk about writer things, parent things, and writer-parent things, and I co-organize this event. My link trees are linked below. I stream Mondays, Wednesdays. Well, Wednesdays alternate between my channel and CB's channel for our Whip Wednesday, and we'll be doing a book talk Monday to discuss Blue Lily, Lily Blue by Maggie Stiefvater. And I also went rogue, and I have a Let's Play channel, which is added to my link tree as of a minute ago, because I didn't realize it wasn't there yet.
There you go.
So,
anything in particular going to be playing?
Oh, my first series that I'm doing is Ranching and Romancing in the Fields of Mystria game. But my son is so enthusiastic about my Let's Play channel that I'm letting him pick the next game, so I might flop between the two. Like, do the one he picks when he's around, and then do the other one when I want to. And he is a horror buff, so he might. I only dread it because I'm like, I don't know if I'm that entertaining when I play horror because I'm not super reactive. My husband's hilarious to watch play horror. He gets jump scared and he's very animated. Me, not so much. I'm like,
If that controller vibrates in my hand and the zombies are coming, no. Hated that. Stephanie,
Stephanie?
explain your awesome self.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Stephanie. I was reminded. I mentioned it in another stream, Fox. Don't get mad at me. See if you can tell. Tomorrow after the book talk, instead of my regular Monday streams, I will be doing the Flash Fiction Free for All, which is when Fox makes prompts for us and then chat gets to vote on them, and then we've got like roughly an hour to write a Flash Fiction, and then chat gets to judge all our Flash Fictions and decide which one they like most. So
that sounds fun.
I had to redeem myself, so sorry.
No, you're fine. I know most of you on screen. Hi, my name is Stephanie. I used to do lots of vlogs. Now I mainly stream and I write. For now, Closed Door Romance. I have stuff coming out throughout the year. They're all novellas. I wrote them all last summer, and when I was melting in front of the AC here in Texas, so I put my time to good use. So I am not writing one after another. They've just all been sitting in my Google Drive, waiting to be shared with you all. And I usually stream with Sky on Saturdays, and Laura stole me, so I'm glad that Sky is here. I didn't abandon her.
Well, I too am glad that Laura stole some Saturday night streamers for us.
So, Stephanie, do your novellas have anything to do with bowling?
Oh, yes. I have 3 novellas. They all have bowling alley themed fun titles. February, March, and April. The April one comes out like the second Tuesday in April. But they are titled Love on the Lanes, Rolling Into You, and Spare Me Your Heart, because I went with cheesy bowling titles because I could.
My bowling turkey one.
So Laura was helping me brainstorm a while back about romance bowling titles, and she came with some good ones. If I was writing that kind of romance, but I was not. So it was fun. I have them written down somewhere, if I ever decide to go in a different direction. But I suck at coming up with titles. I mean, I've written quite a few books, and every time I come up with a book title, I'm like, I have to come up with all these character names too. And you can't have like 3 different books that have like the same character in there or the same character name. So, I mean, I guess you could, but I bowled when I was younger. I went to like a summer bowling camp or whatever when I lived with my grandma. My husband, I like to say, came out of his mom with a bowling ball because his whole family is bowlers. Me and him used to be on a bowling team together. I bowled in some state bowling tournaments in Oregon before we started traveling around. So I feel like I know I didn't have to do that much research into the bowling lingo and atmosphere and stuff. It wasn't like I was trying to write about rugby or baseball or something that I'm not very knowledgeable
about.
Air hockey, something else.
Nice. We're going to say hello to people in the chat. Eva, if you don't know, Eva's flippin' amazing. Says, I'm such a sleepy girl, but I'm here with you all from Dreamland. You just can't see me, even though you always couldn't see me. But this is a different sort of invisible. Okay, happy writing. Yay, thank you, Eva. Zara says, hello, I'm here, but may go to bed partway through. We shall see. Very valid. Heather, hello. CB, hi. What's everybody working on? We'll find out. Lisa, hi y'all. I did some personal stuff this morning that was productive, but otherwise I'm just ate and slept today. The shower schedule is hard for me, but I'm going to get back to my second big list. Let's see. Author C. Michael, hello. RP, hello. Your huzzah woke Riley up from her nap and has her convinced my mom was about to come home, which won't be at least for another hour. I'm sorry, Riley. There is a link to Annika's latest video, 7 hours ago. Morgan, hello. Hello again. It was a Resident Evil game. Not for me. I've just worked on the movies. Miley said, hi, I didn't think I could stay, but want to drop some love, have fun, thank you. The sun has gone down, and I'm fighting my parrot inclinations. Do parrots go to sleep when the sun goes down? Or do they lose their brain cell?
They tell you to cover bird cages if you want them to go to sleep because they think it's dark. So, yes.
I see. I know. I call the weekend relay shower anyway.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. Like the WWW. The WWW. Let's see. Zara says, also Riley's sleeping again, so we're good. Good job, Riley. Thanks for getting what I meant. I will attempt to work on my new idea, finishing up the transfer of ideas from one project to another and some outlining. Fabulous. Okay. I'm going to pull up a timer. And while I do, can we go around and say what you're going to work on? Starting with Annika.
I'm gonna either start writing or translating. Maybe writing, because I have more writing to do than translating. I need to write 3,000 more words to reach my goal for the weekend, and translate only 5,000 words. But 3,000 words is more than 5,000 because it takes more time.
There you go. Sky, what are you up to?
Sky?
I am working on a brand new short story today that I'm about halfway through. I started this morning and I've already got 6,000 words.
Holy!
So, I got hit by a bug and it hasn't gone away. And it's monster romance of the spicy kind.
Nice.
Very, very spicy kind.
If you need a beta reader, I volunteer.
I don't. Oh, yeah.
She's trying to say she doesn't want you to read what she wrote Spicy Times about.
I do not want to read what I wrote for Spicy Time. I'm just saying. I'm just like, ooh.
If you want, I will trade with you what I have for a mutual agreement, which was a human puka vampire throuple.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
If it's a werewolf, is it considered bestiality? I need to know this for research purposes.
It depends. Are they mentally, like, during the time, are they mentally aware, self-aware?
Yeah. Are they like sentient on a human level, or is it pure instinct on a wolf mind level?
Human level.
Then no, you're good.
Okay, good. Woohoo! I was like, ooh, I don't like this.
Yeah. Sam, what are you working on?
I will be critiquing my critique partner's work after I make a quick phone call. So
nice.
I'm going to be working on. So I have a series that's going to be releasing at some point, not this year. And today I came up with the idea of like a 10-chapter novella enter into the new world I'm creating. So that's what I'm working on, and it is it's set in Texas. That's all I got. That's all I got for you guys. That's all I know for now.
Texas,
that's what I'm going to be working on. Yes, Texas.
There's some big things there. I hear everything's bigger in Texas. Moving on.
I'm sorry.
Hi, Jessica. The only puka I know is the one Veronica King put in The Adventures of Thimbleton duology. Oh. Well, this mischievous shapeshifter is making a pact with this human and this vampire. So, it is fun. Let's see. Oh, the spicy times, not the bated breath finding of his bestiality. Book
I'm
about
not
it.
a spicy writer either, so I'd be concerned about like what
Oh, I'm
exactly
not
am I
a
writing here.
I'm not a spicy writer.
I don't even read a
I
lot of
just read
spice, so I'm
anything.
like, oh gosh.
I don't like reading or writing spice. That's not my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
Well, Randy, hello. Okay, we are going to do a 30-minute sprint to start us off. We're going for 3 hours in total for this stream, correct? Yes.
Yes.
I got it right. Ha! Okay, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go! Welcome back. Welcome back.
Hello.
Hello. I was working on a vampire zine. So it was fun. I am doing. Let's see. Where'd it go? So it's basically my history. It's called Relating to Vampires. It's my history of finding out about vampires through film as a child, and what they mean to me, and like how they're helping with like the religious deconstruction kind of thing going down. But yeah, that's what I was writing about. It was fun. It's a headache trying to figure out the order of the pages, but yeah, because I'm doing it on a legal size, but it's double-sided and cut in 3.
Yeah, I was quite impressed by how you managed to organize the first one. I was like, at first, I'm just like, how do I? And then after I figured it out, I was like, oh. I'm like, how the fuck she?
Yeah.
And
that one's easy because the only cut is in the middle. So you can actually see where everything goes instead of having to collage it.
Do you post pictures of your zines anywhere?
I have them on Ko-fi, which is in my link tree. But yeah. I also have my newsletter zine. Come to me! Which is basically a collage and what I was reading, a poem I wrote, currently reading quotes, and my mood board. But yeah, that one, I uploaded the pages individually and they printed it as a booklet instead of me printing it at the library for free and constructing it myself. Yeah. That's what I was doing. What were you doing, Annika?
I was. Hold on, I lost you. I lost the thing on the top of my screen where you were. I lost the tab where you were. But I wrote a little over 300 words, which is 100 more than I was planning to write. And I sent one message. So nice. I did 2 out of 3 things I was supposed to do this sprint.
What were the 3 things?
What were the 3 things?
The 3 things were write 200 words, write the message, and then plan something. I was supposed to plan one thing for my stream, which is the next one in in 6 hours, I think. But I forgot what the thing was that I was supposed to plan.
That's helpful to know.
Yeah, I should have wrote it down.
Yeah. What did you get up to, Sky? Did you take over the world?
I did not, unfortunately. There's little mice that are trying to do that and succeeding more than me at this point.
You got over 800 words. That is fantabulous. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Let's see. Stephanie, what'd you do?
First of all, why did you change mine and Sam's position?
Sam fell off.
Okay.
There, is that better?
Fine. No, it's okay. Let's go back to where it was. It's fine.
She wants us to be back to back, so we're looking out for each other.
Okay.
Got it.
Facing each other is fine too.
Let's see here. So I didn't do any of my editing writing stuff. I played around my link tree, and the links are being dumb because I will literally copy and paste the exact same format of the link, and sometimes links will be like, "Oh, it's just a regular link," and then sometimes it'll be like, "Oh, it's an Amazon book product," so it doesn't all look the same. That's why sometimes when you look at my link tree, some of the books will have like the title, and then underneath will be like my whole name, and then sometimes it'll have the title, and underneath will just say nothing. So I haven't figured out one way or the other why it does it that way. It's fine. I've also decided maybe my link tree looks a little cluttered because I've linked every single title by itself, and I feel like maybe that's a lot to scroll through.
Yeah, you got quite a few books now.
Yes, by the end of the year, I will have 18. Some of them, a few novels, but a lot of them are like 40,000 or under novellas. So, not as much as it sounds, although it is as much as it sounds at the same time. Yes, so I don't know how I'm going to change up my link tree, but right now it's just the series title and then the individual books underneath of it for all of them.
What you could do
Yes.
is
Buy Amazon.
for your link tree. If you have multiple series with multiple books in it, right?
Yes.
So you could make a link tree for each series and then just link the series to your main link tree.
Oh my gosh.
Make a web. A link tree web.
All right. Okay.
That's not really that different from like having an author website where you have a tab for each book series that links to like the Amazon pages and stuff for each book.
Okay.
So
all right. I might have to do that because yes, there's a few.
also, do you know of the spreadsheet I'm building with all the writing community people's published things?
No, I do
Still
not.
need to update your section.
I've been in a hole lately, so no, I don't know nothing. I got overwhelmed with all the Discord channels. So I was like, I'm erasing all of them and I'm ignoring most of them.
Oh, look, it's me, overstimulated by all the Discord channels, but I'm in like 4 now, and 3 of them are gaming ones.
You're only in 4?
No, I'm in more than that, but it feels like that because I got rid of so many.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I just left a couple of ones from certain Twitch streamers. Because, like, I'm not really active in here.
It's like I'm not active in any.
I did a purge a while ago, and now I'm only left with the ones where I'm like, if I have the energy, I wish to be active in this again, and that's why I stay there. But so as for what I got done, I made my phone call first, and then I my brain just left me again. And then I worked on critiquing, which is going very slow because, as you can see, my brain function. Oh, also my daughter, I had asked her to heat up a kettle of water, but I reassured her. I was like, you won't have to bring it to me. I'll go get it when it's ready. And she heated it up for me. And I suppose she realized I had not come for it because she walked in here giving me the biggest judgy eye. She goes, you forgot your water for your coffee, Mom. And I'm like, okay, thank you. Because I'm trying to prevent a headache from coming on. And as most people drink coffee to stay awake, I drink it to sleep deeper. So
intriguing.
It works. I don't know why, and I'm not questioning it.
Do you have ADHD?
No, I have dyslexia, though they're cousins.
Because I've heard some people drink coffee to calm down.
Yeah.
I do know
that. I do know that with both dyslexia and migraines, they're like, be careful with coffee, figure out how it affects you because it could affect you differently than it affects most people. And I'm like, I'm there. I'm in those trenches. But Laura, I'm going to give you the spreadsheet link if you would mind sharing it.
Yeah.
Cool. And for anybody who has any self-published works or trad-published works, or I count things published on your personal websites as published, I want to read them. And this is an easy way for me to keep track of everybody and for everyone else to find everyone. So we can see what the community has been writing and everything.
Let's see. I'm scrolling back up to where we left off with a lovely Randy. Lisa said, see, I enjoy reading spice sometimes, but I'm picky, but writing it feels widely out of my wheelhouse. As some people say. They read it, but they don't write it. Okay, this list I'm working on needs to be 1,498 long, and I'm starting at 1187.
You have made phenomenal progress over the weekend, Lisa. You'll knock it out.
Hello, Nia! Line editing is hard for Heather. Row update 1403. Heck yeah! Thank you. Granny says, working on my reading journal for the year and writing out some of the reviews. Awesome. RP says, I am modifying the outline that I transferred to the new idea. I am now into the parts of it that I have to make changes to some of the details to make it work with the new idea. Nice.
It's all
I'm starring the answers. We'll come back in a little bit. There's the Ko-fi where you can find my Halloween zines, or if you want, you can be on the monthly physical tier, where I will physically mail you things every month. Jessica says, I made food and pulled my document up. That's it. Oh, dinner was so good today. Can we see Roy? He's currently on the floor, but I will disturb him. Come here, my mother. Not outside. On the bed. On the bed. He likes to walk on my keyboard sometimes. For those who don't know, this is Roy. He is a agent of chaos and cuddles. He likes to lick everything. He'll wake me up, start licking my face and behind my ear, so I'll roll over so he can steal my pillow. That's what he does. He knows what he wants. I need my hand back, sir.
It is his now, forever and always.
I love you. Okay. And now he's licking my foot. Of course. CB says, 85 words. I obsessed over 3 lines and made myself move on. Nice. I got through 9 notes from the editor. Fantabulous. A Linktree pyramid scheme. Perhaps. Let's see. If Amazon had made the series pages, you could link them directly to those on a single Linktree instead of making a series-specific one.
That's an idea, because I do have them all, the ones that are part of a series, I have them all linked as a series on the Amazon, so I could probably do
I
that.
think that's what I did with mine, actually. I can't remember.
Nice. Randy's lurking in 20 plus discords. I am in 31. I just counted them. Jessica says, I could never. I'm in like 10. And I'm silent in most of them, and one is her own. I think I'm in 3 Discord servers. One that belongs to a friend for his YouTube channel, and then Sam's and the Troublemakers. I'm not very active in any of them.
I'm in 23, including my own that I don't do anything in. So it's fine.
Sam, Jessica's asking about Patreon stories. Do those count as published? You're muted.
Sorry. Yeah, totally. I don't see why they wouldn't. I mean, yes, they're behind a paywall, but so are the other books. So
yeah,
it's fine. Sorry, Zara just gave me a good idea. I'm like, I don't know why I didn't think about posting this on my Linktree, but yes, thank you.
Nice.
My little birdie was yelling at me to take my medication, and I was like, "But I don't want to leave." Bye,
Scream,
baby.
little bird, scream!
He did. Hey, he gives me 5 minutes. He's like, "Not late yet. Just don't delay." He's getting angrier the longer it takes.
Nice.
This guy's in 16 discords, half of which was before the purge, half of what you were in before the purge. Zara says, is the spreadsheet in your link tree, Sam, or is it being posted in the chat?
Well, I had asked Laura to post it in the chat, but I have also just added it to my link tree, so it should be there now. Right in between the Storytellers Hearth link and went rogue to play games.
Okay. Paste. Paste. Thank you. There we go. Woo! There's a lot more comments. Okay. Zara's line editing. All the love for you, Roy. He looks like Riley's brother, even though they're different breeds. Gasp! It's the Colonel.
Are you Colonel Roy Mustang? Yes, you are.
He had a flame for his name tag in Toronto.
Aw. What happened?
We're just saying stuff to my hand. The puppy master. See, I was going to ask if those meds are for your cat, but I got my answer.
No.
Ghost hand with the drugs. He is named after Roy Mustang. His middle name is Edward. It's Roy Edward Nettles. If he gets a brother, it'll be Hughes Alphonse Nettles. If he gets a sister, it'll be Riza Winry. So, yeah. I might have an obsession. Yes.
Just a
Okay.
little.
We should do another sprint.
Yes.
But yes.
Oh, I was just going to say, to answer the question at the bottom of the stream, I don't write heat, but not because I'm not uncomfortable with it, just because I don't care. I'm very apathetic to that. I used to write a lot of it in my teen years. It was a way to like explore demisexuality, because I was like, I don't get it. So I was like, maybe if I research and read a lot and write a lot, maybe I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll understand the hype. And so that was my motivation for learning to write it. And now I'm just like, oh, no, it's fine. I don't need to write it. I don't care enough.
Yeah.
But I will read literally anything. There is no level of spice too spicy or spiceless enough that I won't.
I was going to say bland. I was like, that's not quite right.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what is the opposite of spiciest? That's not negative.
Cleaner. Sweet.
That's what I write usually. This is unusual.
See, but then I get into the nuance of it can be sweet and spicy.
And sour.
And sour.
With a hint of toxicity.
Oh, the hear me out.
It can have all the
Hear me out.
Oh,
We will discuss the question when we get back, because I feel like we need to get words written.
We do. That was all I was gonna say. I just wanted to answer.
It was an excellent saying. Not the citrus ratings!
Lemon lime.
I don't use many semicolons. Sweet or clean, the Heather says. Okay. Let us begin our second sprint in 3, 2, 1. Do it! I accidentally locked my computer.
Uh-oh.
Was the sprint over?
Yes.
Did the
Oh,
sprint
wait.
end?
I don't
Oh
remember.
no, it's got 13 minutes
Oh.
left. Oh,
Okay.
like what happened? I accidentally did Control L.
I was like I finished one chapter and I was taking a little break, and then I was like, oh shit, I must have got locked in on that break.
I thought I missed it too.
I guess that's what happens when you have issues with your keyboard. Well, we'll be back in 13 minutes. The sprint is over.
Woo.
Let's see. Let me see if I can finish this. I am experimenting with. Oh, come on. Copy style. Paste style. Thank you. I'm trying to make a poem curve above an image and space evenly. That's not what I meant. Anyway. So, all about the vampires tonight. Which is lovely. What'd you guys get up to besides shenanigans?
I
I've
planned my stream
Yay!
and calculated how long sprint should I do. And now I have a question for my wonderful co-hosts. If I would be to do a poll on my live stream about how long sprint should we do, should I incorporate options that I'm not thrilled about?
No.
Or okay.
My opinion on that is like if you are hosting the stream, then like the stream is for chat and you. And so if you're not a person who likes doing long sprints, don't do long sprints. If you're not a person who likes doing short sprints, don't do short sprints. There are so many different hosts that work differently throughout the write-a-thon that people can find hosts that like doing the sprints. Now, if you're somebody who doesn't care like either way, I like sometimes I just decide how long I want all my sprints to be, and then other times, especially on my Mondays, I'll pull chat and I'll be like, hey, how long do you want like the sprints to be today and stuff. But I also I kind of like withhold the right to change my mind or to decide, like especially if we're having a really good conversation, so then we start talking and I'm like, oh, we've been talking for a while, so let's do shorter sprint. Or like we were having this one really good conversation, so I was like, hey, instead of 2 more sprints, why don't we just do one that's like slightly longer? And so we did that. So like yeah, while I totally love and support giving chat input and to say in it, it should not be to the detriment of the host.
Yeah, because I'm debating if I should just decide that we're gonna do 30-minute sprints, or if I should give the option to choose between 30 minutes or 45 minutes.
I think it'd be good to give a choice. If you're okay with doing 30 or 45, then yeah, I'd say pull chat, wait about 10, 15 minutes, see what they're feeling. Especially since you've got in a US early morning. So some people might prefer that 45 minutes at first so they can like make breakfast, brush their teeth, get ready for the day.
That's
and then
true.
other people might be like, no, I'm already like ready for the day. I just want to dive into writing. They might want 35 or the 30 or 45 works that way. But yeah, you feel me.
Now that you've given me some advice, I know that I'm definitely not gonna include the option for 20 to 25 minute sprints, because I don't like those. Like I was on the fence about those.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if I want to do them, but I was thinking about them.
I have quite a few friends who can't use 20-minute sprints to actually write because they're like, by the time that they get in the zone, the sprint is almost over. So they definitely prefer longer ones. And when I'm doing a stream that's more focused on writing or productivity, I will do longer sprints. But then, like, again, so that would be like my Wednesday streams, which are Whip Wednesday and dedicated to working on my project. I do longer sprints for that one. But my Monday stream, which is more about hanging out and socializing, while getting some stuff done, whether it's writing or not, I'll do shorter sprints on that one sometimes because that's mostly for me for admin work and stuff. So yeah, if shorter sprints don't work for you, then they don't work for you. Everybody different.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks
And
for your advice.
yeah, it's also another thing. I think Stieg was one of the first people that I heard say this, but it's just like advice that's kind of gone around. Is the advantage also of the 45-minute sprint? If people want to do shorter sprints, they can do shorter sprints inside your 45-minute sprint. Like they can set their own timer for 20 minutes, then like take a 10-minute break and then do another 20 inside your 45. So
Mm-hmm.
there's flexibility. I also have a very passed out cat on my arm now.
Plus, if you happen to be running a sprint by yourself or running a sprint with someone that is not as chatty, and the benefit of a longer sprint is it gives your voice a chance to rest before you have to talk again. Yes.
And you can always change it up too. So like you can decide to do a longer sprint and then maybe you don't want to do a longer sprint the next time. So like you can change up the length of your sprints too.
That's true.
Let's see.
And when
Back
I
up
do sprints,
there.
mine are usually just all the same amount. That way I don't have to worry about changing the timer. But yeah, you totally change up the amount of sprint time that you do.
I have a timer channel and I have my face timer of all of the increments so that I always have a timer no matter how long I want it to be.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Lisa finished list 2. Amazing. Zara edited 3 chapters.
Nice.
Stephanie was productive, filling out the Google Sheet. How much
I'm
progress
not
did you
done.
make?
Well, I put my name in it, and then I put the 6 books, and now I'm on another set of books. So, yes, I have to look up when they're published. So I'll look that up later. That'll be more time consuming.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Well, because I
What'd you get
originally my small Tales of the Heart series, The Ways of Love and Laughter, in that series, they were originally published under a different title and a different author name because I was going with just my first and last name. But there's another Stephanie Whitson out there that writes romance, but like Amish 1800s type romance. And so a lot of bloggers out there thought that my books were her books. So then I republished them underneath my whole name to differentiate. And then I realized I suck at writing the male POV in those books. So then I switched it to a single POV. And so, yeah, so then I just released them underneath a new titles and new author name. Basically the same book, same story inside, I just updated it. So when you look at my chart, I didn't like release them all within like a month's time. There just happened to be when I updated them and republished them again.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I don't write that fast all the time, I promise.
Lies.
I write fast. I don't publish fast. Thank you very much.
What'd you get up to, Sky?
I wrote 1,318 words. That's the right
Heck
fast. Don't publish fast.
And Annika, what did you get up to?
I planned my stream.
That's right. Let's see, Lisa says, in reference, started out the weekend with 181 rows left on list 1, 1,457 left on list 2, and 1,080 left on list 3, and we're down to list 3. Almost. I'm out of most of tomorrow, though. That's right. And Michael says, 331. Woo! RP, I think I figured out most of the details. No, I have to flesh out the outline with more details to see how well it actually meshes with the new idea. And they hit 3K for the day. Fantabulous. Let's see. CB got 276 words. Also puzzled out next couple steps in the scene that was giving me trouble. Just could use the Spirit City for the timers on the rare occasion they stream on Twitch. Also, that sprint was literally the most writing I've done this event because I've been a weekend of interruptions. No! And Randy got distracted and doom scrolled. I feel ya.
Yes,
So-
he has had a weekend.
Oof. Let's see. Yes. Indeed. Streams will still be up for replay. So we're finally going to get to the question. What is your spice comfort level, and what is it different in published works versus fan fiction? Do you not read and write at the same heat level? So Sam kind of answered this already.
I'll go next. It's fine. So I will read whatever. Like I haven't really read something that's been like, oh, that's not for me. I've tried in the past writing spice into my small town romance series, and it didn't. It was fine. It just seemed jinky, like not very well written, so I took it out. Now I'm fine writing it in a different type of series, so that's fine. It probably was just not the series for it to be included in. I've never actually read any fanfic that I'm aware of, so I don't know. That's about it for me.
Amazing. Sky.
I prefer to read low spice, but I'll read pretty much anything. As far as writing, I used to do ghost writing, and when I was almost all of my clients wanted very high heat spice, and so I just got burnt out of it. And this is the first time I've written spice in like 10 years.
10 years.
10 years.
Amazing. Well, hopefully your tongue's not too burnt from the spicy spice.
I got monster. It's okay.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be her fingers that were hurting from the spice?
That's true.
Unless she's eating the pages. Prints them
How
out.
dare you use logic? So, Annika, what is your take on the question?
Well, I've never read or written spice. I'm not opposed to reading it, but I'm not interested in it.
Mm-hmm. Very fair. I read variations thereupon. Fanfic is normally like the spice, but published work is a mixture. I don't know.
It's very hard to tell how spicy something is or isn't going to be sometimes, unless it's specifically said. It's like if part of the selling point of the book is, oh well, this is a like this is a sweet meet cute thing with like, you know, a wholesome romance, which I hate that term for it, but that's currently what they're labeled. Then you're like, okay, nobody's bumping anything on page, right? And then if it's like, oh, this is like, you know, it's like spicy book, like hot, this, that, and that. You're like, oh, okay, so this is like going to borderline erotica, or it's going to be erotic romance, which is apparently a genre now. But anything like I feel in the middle, it's like coin toss.
Yeah. Ugh. For me, it's hard to do closed door now because it's like, where do you draw the line? Where do you close the door? I don't know. It's just like all or nothing.
Where do you fade to black?
Exactly. The black is always creeping. The shadows are threatening to consume. See, CB says I don't actually read much spice in your fanfic. I don't really seek it out, but will happily read it when it pops up. In books is when Sam picks books for our videos.
Okay. It's not my fault. It is my fault, but it's not my fault. When we started our book talk and stuff, I was like, oh yeah, let's read these romance novels that I really love, but I haven't read in like 10 years and stuff. And I'm like, oh, I forgot how spicy they are. But also, she and I perceive levels of spice differently. So I'm sitting here like, oh yeah, this is just a moderately spicy book. And she's like, Sam, I could not listen to that while I was driving. And I'm like, I don't know why. I did.
Oops.
So, we are
Yeah.
definitely two very differently experienced romance readers, and I realized that quickly. So now I am more discerning with which ones I pick for the book talk, so that she only has to deal with one like moderately or more spicy book at a time. I've picked the middle grade and
What are
some.
what are some books you've done that for the book talk that were?
Hold on, I shall pull up my chart. We did a Dark Hunter book one. I know that.
While you look it up.
So my picks were like Fantasy Lover and Night Pleasures from the Dark Hunter series. Not The Witch You Wed, not Your Ex's Hexes, and not Your Crush's Cauldron by April Asher. Which, if you enjoy paranormal romance and modern like contemporary romance, that's a really good like contemporary fantasy paranormal series. The like love interests are a shifter, a vampire, and an angel, respectively. So, and then Night Embrace, also from the Dark Hunter series, where those were all the very spicy ones. And then I started being more selective after that one. And there was an Enchantment of Ravens, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, In the Forest of the Night, which has none the spice at all. Well, neither did the other two, but and then now it's Raven Boys, and then for February, which was for December, I picked a holiday romance, which was Kiss Her Once for Me. Then we continued the Raven cycle with Dream Thieves. Then for February, because it was Valentine's Day, I picked A Lady's Guide to Fortune Hunting, which is a really nice historical romance. Most of my picks are romances, and I will not change this. But A Lady's Guide to Fortune Hunting, very nice historical romance. And then Monday, we will be discussing Blue Lily, Lily Blue. But also CB's picks are Scum Villain Self-Saving System. We read that full series. The False Prince, a very innocent middle grade. That was the other thing. She'd have like very innocent middle grades, and then you got my borderline porn romances in between them. But then we started reading Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation, which I dare say is also up there. But then Dragons of Autumn Twilight, Howl's Moving Castle, The Thief, and her next pick will be Fable Haven. So those are some of the books. But the only rules of book talk is that the only rules of book talk is that if it's like we have to pick a book that we really like and the other one hasn't read, so that there's always one person who's like in defense of the book or can talk about the book in a positive way, while we force the other one to finally read the books we've been recommending them.
Here we go.
And yes, Raven Cycle is spiceless. There's none the spice in Raven Cycle. That was one of my post-spicy picks, which I'm not gonna not pick any spice at all, because she said she's okay with spice and she'd like to read more. I was just like, I have to space it out.
Nice. I have learned. Jessica said, top spice. Give me the kink. Give me the heat. Give me the prawn without plot if need be. And yes, I do read spice.
Jessica, have you read Ice Planet Barbarians? Because it's a great series. I went into it knowing that it was an erotica, and I was surprised, and I was pleasantly surprised by how well the overarching timeline plot was. I will say, read the trigger warnings, definitively. My brain blocks out like I think a fourth to a third of the first book. When I talk about it, I'm like, that part didn't happen. Everything else was fine, but not that part. But yeah.
Nice. Lisa says, I read some amount of spice, but I'm picky about what. I do enjoy reading erotica. I have never written spice, but probably will someday. Not right now, though. Fair, fair. See, Randy says, with writing, the door doesn't exist. But with reading, there is no limit. Although I do struggle with spice in original works versus fanfics, because sometimes I do skim original spice. Intriguing. Let's see. I don't usually read too much spice. I'm not against it, but I prefer when the spice is a background thing rather than the center of the story. I do not really write spice. Very fair. Let's see. Let's see. Coming back. Let's see. CB was turning red. Ooh, found the site with no spice books. Thank you, Sky. Let's see. So many dark hunters. Let's see. We said it's not spicy.
We only got to book 2.
Oh.
Well, technically 0 and 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm,
But yeah.
Mm-hmm. For me, spice is about intimacy and vulnerability. The moments reveal who the characters really are and how they connect. In my slow burn gothic romance, the spice is earned. See, I love like the power play of like the dynamic. What's going down?
Yes, that can be quite fun to read.
Mm-hmm. Jessica says, I have not. It's been recommended so many times. Let's see. It was like 4 or 5 books till spice in Grandmaster. I like the build-up. That's a pretty decent build-up. Slow burn gothic romances. That sounds so fun. I have a problem trying to do slow burns now. It's like it's always not very slow.
0 to 60 in seconds flat.
CB says, when I wrote my spice in my book, there is the knowledge in the back of my head that my parents will read it, but I'm trying to ignore that. My parents will not read it. I will not give it to them. No. Volumes, not books for Grandmaster. Fair. Okay, we have 45 minutes till the next one, right?
Already? Are you sure? That's like a
No,
No, we
not
have
long.
4
You're
hours
45
until
minutes.
the next one.
Hold on. Laura, you do have 45 minutes left of your stream, but you are the last stream of the night.
Oh.
Yeah, so if we go a little over, that's okay. Not too over, or I will get bitched at by everybody else. Just like, well, why did Laura get to go over so far?
Do we want to do a 30 or a 25?
I'm good with either. I just need to run to the bathroom.
Let's do a 25. Let me listen to a vampire musical in German right now.
Laura just streams until tomorrow's stream. We have to at least let Annika go to sleep at some point. I'm pretty sure she's tomorrow's first stream.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, we got people for Team 30! Ah. 6 hours stream. Okay, hear me out. I'm going to do an 8-hour stream again in April.
To be fair, we used to do that. For the chatties, because with the Worldwide Write-a-thon, there used to be 2 tracks, the productivity chat and the chat streams. There were not as many chat streams, and so with the chat streams, the only rule was you had to stop before the next chat stream. So some of those did go on to be like 6 to something hours. I don't remember how far apart they were.
6 hours, that's no big deal. We can do that.
No, we can do
But
that.
no, we're not doing that tonight.
So every month, Stephanie and I do a 12-hour stream where we stream on each other's channels for 6 hours apiece.
So we do 6 hours, and then we take an hour break so we can be off screen and like feed ourselves and be smart. But honestly, we just sit there and chat in the Zoom backstage office, and then we come back and do another 6 hours.
Yep.
Okay,
That
so
sounds
I
fun.
would love to do a crazy long stream on my channel with multiple guests. So only I would be there for many, many hours, and others would be like a couple of hours.
Yeah.
I
Well,
might do that
everybody,
at some point.
subscribe to Stephanie and Sky and Annika, and maybe go check out the really long streams and
There you go.
all that. I forgot what I was about to say.
So, CB, I'll find the clip of the production of Tons of Empire, Tons of Vampire, and I'll put it in the chat. But I watched this. It's part of like an award show or whatever where they do like the best hits of, and it's so good. I watch it every Halloween. Okay. Anyway.
Sorry,
Ah!
I was scrolling up in chat because I missed a couple comments, and I saw Randy say just a tiny little 4-hour sprint inside.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
No, it has to be fair.
Let's see. Oh, good night,
Uh,
Zara.
So you guys don't do streams around the clock anymore with your relay, Dan?
Wait, we don't do what?
You don't do like full nonstop streaming with your relays
No,
anymore?
not anymore. We couldn't find enough hosts to like. It was getting harder and harder to find enough hosts to cover a specific time slot. And then even if we had hosts to cover that time slot, we couldn't find co-hosts for them. So then it would fall to like me and at the time Jess to and we just weren't getting enough sleep that way. So
Got it.
for everybody, we had to remove. But I think we essentially only removed one stream per day. It's just from 1 to 5 in the morning. There's no stream.
I mean, silliness happens at that time of night anyway, so it's a good thing that
Yeah, those were some of
not
the best chat streams. But
yes, it's true.
if anybody wants to host an unofficial late night stream, I'm not saying I would be against it.
I streamed so many late nights for the under 1K sub marathon. Oh my gosh. And a lot of them were the party streams, so we like played MASH and stuff like that. It was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah.
If I ever get a co-host who is on the similar time zone as me, or willing to stay up that late, I could do the missing slot, because like it's on a reasonable time for me.
Well, I'm not going to bring the slot back because there were a lot of factors. Like one of them.
Yeah,
was
but I mean I could do it
an
like
unofficial
independently.
Yeah. Well, I'm just yeah, you can do it independently. I just want to reassure chat because I see that Lisa mentioned it and somebody or CB threw out a thing. But yeah, it's not going to come back even if when the event grows bigger again and stuff, because some of the factors that went into it was also people had FOMO, so they weren't like sleeping a lot, or they would be anxious that they were missing streams and stuff. And so it's made the like the vibe of the event more like chill and cool. So I sound like a old lady trying to be hip, but yeah.
I get you. I get what you mean. Okay.
Yeah.
The clip of the German vampires. Whoa!
All right. Well, I'm running off to the bathroom, and I have to hide my coffee from my cat. So.
Fine. Okay. We shall sprint. And then the question is, any lines you want to share? Share them. And we're going to do our final sprint in 3, 2, 1, go! The end. Dun 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 dun. Paste this real quick. There we go. And
So I finished a whole page. I'm now like halfway through page 2 for page 2 of 8 for this chapter.
Nice.
I was also visited by the Balder. There you are. And he rediscovered the cat tree in here and was going a little crazy.
Yay!
Yes, Balder, not to be confused with Artemis.
Of course. Completely
She's
different cat.
She's like, why did you move me? I was sleeping.
How dare human?
Sorry, she's getting
Well.
comfortable with the stomach now.
Aw. I got some more work done on my zine. It's almost done. So that's nice. I'm looking up vampire quotes to put in to break up my walls of text. So let's see. One of the ones I found was being infected, being a vampire. It's always you. Maybe it's more you than ever before. And that was Holly Black.
Isn't it from The Coldest Girl in Cold Town?
Huh?
Isn't it from The Coldest,
The Coldest Girl in Cold Town was good.
I think that's where that's from.
I disconnected for a while, so I have no context for what we're talking about.
Oh. I was just reading a quote that I found about vampires to put in my zine.
Oh, nice.
To break up my walls of me text.
A very fair strategy.
Yes.
Did I hear correctly that you said it's from The Coldest Girl in Cold Town?
It said Holly Black. I'm not sure if it's from that book in particular, but I will.
That's the
check.
only vampire book she's written, to my knowledge. That doesn't mean that like she hasn't others, but I think most of Holly's books are fae.
Yeah. So, Stephanie, what'd you get up to?
I finished the inputs of the stuff on the Google sheet, all my titles, and then I got the kids to bed, brushed one of their teeth, put them in bed, and then I was like, I gave Jackson a hug and kiss. He's 13. He's my only boy. And he's like, made a sound. I'm like, well, maybe I should just tuck you in and give you a hug. Good night. He's like, no. Like, see, I knew you secretly liked me tucking you in at night. And then I got some water, and that was my sprint. That's what I did. Nothing much more than that.
Delightful.
Oh, and then I was looking through my writing to see if there might be a line I wanted to share, but I couldn't decide, so I shared nothing.
Oh no! What about you, Sky?
I watched that video that you shared a link to, and I couldn't understand a single word of it except for the total eclipse of the heart portion. But it was entertaining enough that I sat here and watched the entire thing.
I listened to it twice.
And then I erased a bunch of words and wrote 300 and something words. I don't know exactly how many.
Nice.
That's it. That's what I did.
Amazing. Progress. And authorized distraction. Annika, what'd you get up to?
I translated 1,400 and something words.
Fabulous.
And then I got distracted with something, but I can't remember with what.
Oh.
I feel like I need to take my ADHD medications for today, because I can't concentrate anymore.
Hmm.
I hear a child making food.
RP had it's not a line from the idea, but the thought that inspired the idea. If you could bottle happiness, how much are you selling it for? And how much can a person take before they overdose? See, you say overdose, and my brain immediately goes, this is bean counter book. Overdoses on nutrition tonic. How do you fix your overdose? That's the question.
By watching sad animal videos. That's the therapy.
Sarah McLaughlin in the background.
For 10 cents a day.
Exactly. Let's see. Not sure right now exactly how much of that I'm going to explore in this idea, but that was the starting point. Awesome. And CB got 336. Lisa said, I did nothing, but that's okay.
It is.
Wrote less than 1K words today. Ditto.
But you did,
Progress
you
is
were
still
working through a
progress.
lot in your story, so you're doing fine.
Randy says, some words written, but mainly realized I'm going to have to research some small-time international mafia organizations for accuracy. Mm-hmm.
I feel that.
Sure you're not husband hunting. Let's see. Jessica says, I reread what I had for Krampus. We got 118 words. Hard to find a line that makes sense without context, but there's nowhere for him to hide. And no matter how fast he runs, he won't make it to the end of the hall without being seen. He clutches his dagger, the blade clean of the blood coating his hands, and shoves himself back into the stone. Ooh. I'm assuming he's not a gargoyle, but phasing through a wall? I don't know. Let's see. The dying sun bleeds through the canopy, turning the maples into burning altars. I love it!
Love that.
I love it so much. Let's see.
Nice.
Leaning against the wall.
He's using an invisibility spell.
Intensely. Okay. Very amazing. Anybody on screen want to share a line?
I'm typing an opening line for you guys. I picked one. Okay. Just type it in.
Yes. Let's see. My little poem that I wrote for this zine is lips as lush as black velvet, fangs as sharp as backstabbing criticism. Your tongue lays up my neck. I bend back in invitation. You make me feel seen, wanted despite my flaws. I don't need to be perfect for your love, just willing, oh so willing. I'm missing a word. Here we go.
A line that I edited almost last, or like translated to almost last, it goes like, this weekend is tough for all of us. It's been tough so far, and it's only Friday. In addition to being tough, this is also a long weekend. And I think everyone can, like, everyone feels like that at some point.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And Jessica says, I'm outlining. I don't really have lines right now. Stephanie's opening line. The bells in the eastern tower timed 6 times, their echoes drifting through the stone corridors of the castle like ghosts. Ooh.
That book is
Ghostly
actually
people.
out right now.
Oh.
Yes. It's one of the ones that Sky formatted for me. It's really pretty. I can't wait to see it in person.
Nice.
Alright, you should read audiobooks, like narrate them. You
Oh,
have a great voice. And
thank
you're like,
you.
you have an expressive voice.
I try to make it not boring.
Yeah, and you succeed at that.
Oh, thanks.
So I've been reading a couple chapters at a time at night. The Dungeon Crawler Carl series. I'm starting on the first book, obviously, to my kids. And I change my voices here and there for the different characters. Um, and sometimes I change some words around because there's a lot of cursing in that first book. I don't know about the rest. But the kids laugh at my that they don't think it's funny. They just like they laugh at how I'm choosing to voice the character of the cat that's in the book that can talk. Um, and then of the like some other characters, anyways. But yeah.
Does the cat sound like Meowth?
No, the cat is prim and prissy because she is the smartest person in the group because she got extra pet biscuits and now she has an intelligence of 25 while her owner that came to the dungeon has an intelligence of 12. Therefore, she's smarter than everyone else out there. And that's exactly how it sounds. It takes a bit to like keep up the voice, but like I am doing it pretty well.
Nice. I love when people read books aloud to me. My mom would read us books. Like we'd go to the Harry Potter Midnight Book release openings thingy majiggers, and so we'd only buy one copy. And there was 4 of us that wanted to read it. So we'd all pile on the bed, and my mom would read it out loud to us all at the same time. It was great.
I read the 4 books by Tamara Pierce. Yes. The
Lioness.
Alana, the Lioness.
Yeah.
Quartet to my kids.
Good stuff.
They loved it.
When I'm feeling down, my sister will read Pride and Prejudice out loud to me.
Oh.
Excellent. And my mom started reading Artemis Fowl out loud to me when I was down. And once she was reading Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children out loud. Yeah, it's fun.
Well, you know what my mom read to me out loud when I was a kid?
What?
She, well, I confronted her about it because I didn't see her for a good chunk of time. And I saw her again, and I was like, "What were you thinking?" And she didn't think I would remember it because she was raised to believe it didn't matter what you read to your child as long as it was in a nice, pleasing tone and it lulled them to sleep. She read to me the book It by Stephen King.
Oh.
The first chapter I specifically remember. I'm okay with clowns now. I was like, "Mom, what are you doing?" She's like, you want to remember, you weren't even 2. I said, "Don't tell that to my psyche."
Like, no, I remember.
There you go.
I don't have memories of being read to. I did the reading.
But then I was like reading on my own by like 5. So, but like I remember before I read on my own. I remember that.
I know I was read to when I was a child. I just don't remember it.
Yeah, same.
Because a lot of my memories around reading revolve how difficult it was to do until I was bribed and then by my mom. And then after, because there was this book series at the book fair called the Gem Princesses, I think. And each book was about a different gem princess, and they had these little pendants. And I wanted to get the pendants so me and my sisters could play so we could play like princesses or magical girls or something, but use the pendants as our power thing. And so my mom was like, "All right, you read the book, you get the necklace." And I was like, "Hey, we'll finish this book." And then after I read like 2 of them, I was like, "Hey, reading's actually awesome." And I have been obsessed with it ever since. And then I would read to my sisters. I read to my husband when we were dating. And before audiobooks and stuff, now we put the audiobook on in the car and we let it do the reading. And then we pause it to talk every like 3 minutes or less.
Nice.
So we talk about the book. So
Mhm.
But yeah, so most of my reading related memories, I am the one doing the reading.
CB's dad used to read them The Hobbit. Good one. Well, we are past the hour, the 3-hour mark.
I'm
So
getting
it
the
is
tired
time.
grumble in my voice now.
Not the tired grumble.
I know, it's not like I've been streaming. I've been on, how many streams have I been on? I see this one. Okay, there's 2 break streams, which is almost a full stream. So 1, 2, 3, so 9, 10, 11 hours today.
I streamed earlier today, 4 hours, from like 2 to 6 my time in the morning. It was for like a 24-hour reading stream. So there was less talking, but like in theory there'd be less talking, but not really. Like I still talked plenty. My throat really felt it by the time I was done. I did not mean to like volunteer for everything in the same weekend. It just happened to be that way. It just happened. I don't pay attention to dates. Like, sure, yeah, I can do that. No problem. No problem. You need middle night streamer? Count me in. I'll do it. What did I do to myself?
Well, does anybody want to do an outro before I pull up the video for the outro? Subscribe. Up next is a break for a few hours. Let's see. I will be on 11.
I was just say, yeah, we are currently stream number 9 and stream number 10. Excuse me. Oh, coughing on stream if you guys got that bingo. But stream number 10 will be at 5 a.m. EDT in about 4 hours. So we will, well, I won't see you guys then, but Annika will see you guys then. And then we'll see you for the rest of the event. I hope everybody's having a good time and that you keep on chugging.
And remember to drink water.
Water? What?
Yeah.
What is this water you speak of?
Oh no. I just hear blasphemy.
Mystery liquids.
Mystery liquids? No! That sounds horrible! Okay. People should be linked. If you don't see it, refresh. Their links are in the description box. And I'm going to play the outro and see you all later. Bye!